Hi guys, if you've ever secretly really wanted to use a mop or a broom in your yoga practice, well, today is the day that your dreams do come true. But more on that later. I do not want to ruin the surprise for you, although I kind of have done already. Anyway, we're working on shoulder mobility and we're going to need either a stick or a broom or a mop, a stretchy band or a yoga belt. You can use any you want, but the stretchy band is the easier level. Our yoga band is the second hardest. And then our broom, our stick, whatever we've got, that is the harder level. So you can use any, you can drop back to one, you can do what you like. I'm going to start with the yoga belt today. We're working on our shoulders, so our hands want to be out just wider than our shoulders, and we're reaching up to the sky, holding on to whatever equipment we've got. So stretching up, straight up, lengthening through our spine, and then trying to take our arms further back than our ears. Stretching up, stretching back, long through our spine, but relaxing our shoulders down. And while we're here, we may as well be strong through the core as well, so drawing your belly button in towards your spine. And releasing, we're going to do exactly the same, but upside down, so holding onto the strap behind our back, and pushing away. Keeping our chest lifted, keeping our spine long, keeping our head up. Pushing away with the arms, the knuckles want to be pointing down. Working through our shoulders, pushing as far away as you can. And releasing. Holding back in front at the top, up in the sky, taking our arms a little bit wider this time. We're pulling down to one side, up through the middle, over to the other side. Up through the middle, over to the first side, and over to the other side. Just dropping down from one side to the other. It's like a cool little dance move again. I do refer to a lot of things as being dance moves, so I guess you're questioning how I dance, which is fair. Working through the shoulders, pulling one hand, pulling the other. Trying to keep your arms back so they're in line with your ears and your body. Moving on, we're going to take the strap in our right hand. We're going to drop it down behind our back. With our left hand, we're reaching it down around underneath to grab the bottom end of the strap. Then we're just pulling up and down, up and down. Trying to keep your elbow pointing up to the sky, elbow back so our elbow is not creeping down in front of our face. Pulling up, pulling down. This is called shoulder flossing. If you've got an itchy back as well, then this can also be called your back scratching move. Releasing, shaking through the shoulders, exactly the same on the other side. So this time, right hand reaches up, drops down behind the back. The left arm reaches under towards the bottom, and then pulling up and down. So the closer together your hands are, the less range of movement you will get and the more intense it will be. But I prefer to have my hands a little bit further away so I can pull one, pull the other, flossing up and down, working more into the shoulders and releasing. This doggo is Monty, by the way. So moving on, stretching the band out in front. With our right hand, we're going to circle up and around, so around to the back and back around to the front. We're trying to keep our arms straight. And our left hand is just holding onto the strap down at the left side. We're just working through the right shoulder here. And then exactly the same on the other side. So the left arm is coming up and around. The right arm, the right hand is staying down by the side. Circling around. And moving on, stretching your arms in front. So the closer together your hands are, the more intense the stretch will be. We're keeping our arms straight and we're bringing our arms up and around to the back, up and around to the front. So it's like the move we've just done, but this time both hands, both arms are coming up and over together. If it's a bit too easy, then just walk your hands closer together. We're keeping our arms straight, we're keeping our chest lifted, working all the way through the shoulders, circling back, circling forwards. Remember, for these moves you can do them with any bit of equipment that I mentioned earlier. Using your stretchy band for this move is quite nice, because when we go over we can pull the resistance against the band, so it allows us to keep our arms straight but still get the full range of movement forwards and backwards. Our stick, our broom, is the harder option because it has less give, so we just have to stick with it going forwards and backwards. From here we're going to forward fold, so taking our equipment behind our back, lengthening through our spine, pushing our hips back, curving with the chest forwards. But we are getting a shoulder stretch as well, because this is all about shoulder mobility. So just allowing your arms to come up and overhead to the floor behind. Don't worry, they're not going to touch the floor, but that's the direction we're aiming for. Relaxing your head, relaxing your neck. Curving through the chest to lift back up to the top, rolling through the shoulders. And again, so second time through we're usually a little bit looser, we know what we're doing this time. So leading with the chest, curving forwards, allowing your arms to come up and over. We still want space between our shoulders and our neck though, so imagine your shoulders are sliding down towards your waist, even though we're bringing the arms up and over. Lifting back up to the top. Beautiful. Now we've got a little bit of a challenge for you. We're going to start with the easiest level, so with the stretchy band. So holding it between our hands, we're tipping our body weight forwards. Our left leg is coming out to the side, out in front, up and over the band and the left arm. Then our right arm is coming up and around and we're standing up. And then the band ends up between our legs and then we're all done. So we'll do it again. Tipping forwards, leg out to the side, leg in front. Leg up and over the left arm, squatting our bum as low as you want to. The right elbow comes up and around the body, we stand up, and then we release the leg. Other side, tipping forwards, right leg out, right leg forwards, right leg up and in. Squatting our bum low, left arm, left elbow comes around the body, lifting up, band ends up between your legs and you step out. And again. Forwards, out, forwards, up and in. Band around, lifting up, releasing the leg. You can stick with that if you want it to be harder. Let's take our yoga belt. We're going to do one each time this side. Out to the side, out in front, up and over, in the middle, elbow up to the sky, all the way around the body, lifting up to standing and releasing. Tipping forwards, leg out, leg forwards, leg in and over, arm comes around, standing back up to the top, releasing. Perfect. Holding on to our stick now. So my stick here is a little bit short, so I prefer it a little bit longer because when we step over and we try to bring our arms around, then we need super hyper mobility there. So I looked around and I found a mop. So that's what I'm using. So you really can bring anything and use it as a prop in your yoga practice, don't worry. So holding onto the mop, this time it's a little bit different. We need to start with an underhand grip. We're stepping over and we're going to bring the broom all the way around the body. So our shoulders have this awkward rotation on them. And then we're continuing exactly the same. Leg comes out, leg comes forwards, leg comes over and in. Arm around the body, standing up and releasing the leg. And again, so stepping over, the mop comes all the way around. Hinging forwards, leg comes out, leg comes forwards, leg comes in and up. Arm comes around the body, standing back up and releasing the leg. And that's it guys, super mobility through your shoulders. We often don't use our shoulders as much as we should, and if you don't use it, you do lose it. So this is a nice one that you can just whip out whenever you need to. You can watch this again to go over the moves. You can also slow the speed of the video down. You can also like and subscribe while you're clicking buttons. Leave a comment, tell me how you got on, and stay safe.